Today we're going to talk about 2020 commit Michael Henderson and all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time, and today we're going to talk about the latest commit to the 2020 Oklahoma football recruiting class, Michael Henderson. Michael Henderson plays all the positions. He is a quarterback to some, an outside linebacker to others. At Oklahoma, he is slated to be an H-back, the Dimitri Flowers type, and before him, the Trey Miller type, the Swiss Army knife, if you will. And if you watch his huddle film, you can see why Oklahoma is so excited about him. It's an athlete. It is a guy who has the size and the body that allows him to play anywhere on the field inside the interior, but also in that he played quarterback in high school and continues to kind of sort of do that now. I've seen his designation change on Rivals and 247 from quarterback to outside linebacker to some variation of wide receiver depending on who you talk to, but it's because his size is just so outstanding alongside his tremendous ball skills. Now, it doesn't have the greatest arm, even though he's been offered at quarterback by a number of schools. And for Oklahoma, this commit not only puts them into number 5 in the 247 composite recruiting rankings, it also means that you have a guy that other folks want in a real way. Because we know days ago, he picked up an offer from Georgia to play there, and he's going to continue to pick up offers. But Oklahoma was first in March 2018 to offer him. They had done their due diligence. He'd been up a few times. He liked Oklahoma. He's been kind of talking about Texas from time to time, and I'm sure that they're still going to be trying to go get him. But for OU, this is a great get because he, again, is the kind of guy that allows you some fluidity in the class. In the way that you might look at a guy like DJ Graham and say, does he play inside or outside, or does he play corner or wide receiver? You can look at Michael Henderson and say he plays H-back, he plays tight end, and on the football field, he can play whatever you need him to do. For me, I look at a guy like Prentice Elliott or even Sean Jackson after him, maybe not the same sort of burst in speed as Prentice Elliott, but a Sean Jackson type in that he's a big body playing quarterback, which means that he's a threat to run all the time. He can bruise you if he wants to or needs to, and he's got hands enough to catch the ball, and obviously those things are what Oklahoma wants, but in him being listed as an outside linebacker, you can see that he's a capable pass rusher. He can also cover tight ends and be responsible for the curl in the zone scheme. He also can give you some burst up front, like a bit of speed where you're trying to get off the ball. And at the H-back position where you're looking to get mismatches on middle linebackers or even outside linebackers, you're going to need that guy. And with his size, again, at 6'2", 225, he has room to grow another 20, even 30 pounds by the time he's sophomore, junior at Oklahoma. And you get to continue to run the kind of scheme and offense that you want to at Oklahoma. We could see how Carson Meyer helped Oklahoma tremendously last year in playing that fullback role because he could catch the ball out of the backfield. And until he started to come along, it felt like a little bit of Oklahoma's passing game was off. So you can see that Lincoln Riley does scheme for that position, and he does try to make that person into, if not a star, a vital receiver in the game. And we can see that Carson Meyer was open more often than not. It was just a question of whether or not he's going to come down the ball, and he came down with the ball more often than not. And if you can develop a Jeremiah Hall, you can develop Braden Willis, you can also develop Michael Henderson. This is a good get for Oklahoma, like most gets for Oklahoma. We'll continue to monitor his recruiting as I'm continuing to watch him get more offers and obviously get invited to more camps. But I think he's solidly with Oklahoma, and I expect him to sign on the dotted line when the time comes. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.